Yo, what up, Hairflips fam? Been a while, but we back at this. I'm the Cambodian. And of course, we have the one and only 150.
What up, folks?
LVR. Hey, we need an applause for 152. Did LVR just show a line that he had a line or something?
No, he didn't.
The ball spot. Round of applause for LVR. Little John, of course.
Hello, hello.
And last but not least, Delicious.
What up, what up?
All right, so since we haven't been on for the longest time, and it's probably not going to be like on the regular anymore, and 2016 has been a shitty year. We'll do a year-end recap, but I just want to take a shot. You guys can raise your beers if you want to send off 2016 early.
Yes, please.
But any words before we take a sip?
Hold up.
I'm hoping 2017 can't get any worse.
Hey, let's all dominate 2017, right? How about that?
Yeah.
Dominate on three.
Dominate on
One,
three. 1, 2, 3. Dominate.
Dominate.
Oh, it's been a while for someone.
Yeah. You're just taking beers, man.
Over there gagging on their shots.
Hey, Neil. Hey, Neil, slow down on the drinks. There's no one to tie you to a toilet, okay?
All right, so usually we talk sports and pop culture and stuff like that, but Neil thought it'd be a good idea to kind of do a beer show, and of course we're gonna talk about some of the other stuff. So what all the boys did was they bought a couple beers, but we all wanted to drink the same to kind of review, and the choice was, what was it, guys?
Hazelnut. The Rogue Ales Hazelnut Brown Nectar.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't drank any of this Rogue stuff. Can somebody give a little background about like Rogue and all the different flavors that they have?
I know Rogue. They have a shit ton.
Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Our search engine.
What?
Don Marino's our search engine. So
Yeah. So here you go. So
I know a little bit history on the Rogue. They're like an
there you go. Go for it.
company. They make different stouts, beers. I know they made like a sriracha beer, some donut beer. Different. They handle ciders also.
Well, I mean, the only reason I ask, and I'm not asking for like a history of it or anything like. Well, I guess I kind of did, but like, because when I go to like Bevmo or like Cost Plus, I see these beers on the shelf, and I've never like drank it. You know, so I thought it'd be interesting to kind of I don't know.
I agree. I was thinking the same thing too, actually, because I am really not. I just realized this week that I really have no clue what the fuck I drank when it comes to beer. I went to beer tasting and at the comic book shop I go to, and Rogue Beer was one of the testers there.
What do you guys think though? Just a couple sips into it.
Okay.
I haven't taken a sip yet. This will be my official.
Mine right now.
It's all right. Reminds me of Newcastle, really.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's like a little more it's a little more bitter on the back end, like a Newcastle. Yeah. Newcastle is a little bit more creamy and smooth.
I like the smell.
Yeah, it's almost like an IPA kind of aftertaste.
Yeah,
but not as harsh. Not as harsh. Like I don't.
It's not very hoppy.
Yeah, that hoppiness is kind of
really good.
I mean, it's good.
Would you guys recommend, or would you? I shouldn't say recommend. Would you guys drink this at a bar?
No.
I would.
Really?
But I'm the kind of lame beer person that would drink any beer I'm offered at a bar.
Oh well,
Yeah,
okay. I mean, that's a given. If someone said I'll buy you a beer and bought me this, I'll drink it, but I wouldn't choose it.
Oh.
I mean,
I guess that makes a whole lot of difference.
no. Okay, so the reason I ask is because we know Mecca is not a beer drinker, right? Like he's straight up on the liquor, right? So like to have him say he'll drink this beer might be like a good gauge whether or not non-beer drinkers will like this stuff, right?
Well, Mecca, would you buy this at a bar?
I would if it's one of the few options they had, and like you said, it does taste like Newcastle. I've had Newcastle ale before, so it's good enough to buy. I guess it's not. Ales are not my favorite. IPAs are not my favorite kind of beer, but I believe this one is seasonal also, right?
Oh, is it?
Most of those beers are seasonal.
Hey, LVR.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Cheers.
I don't know. It's not an IPA. The one thing is,
It's like a.
go Hairflips.
I believe it was in the stout section.
Hairflips.
No, it's a brown ale.
Brown ale, yeah.
It's a brown ale.
It's a brown ale, but then it has that brown ale doesn't.
I actually like this. I actually really like it.
Wow.
It's really, you can taste the nutty flavor to it. There's a lot of flavor to it. Like it's really full.
I don't taste the hazelnut though.
Smell it.
I'm not disagreeing with that, Neil. It's just that aftertaste.
I don't
know if I'm gonna have that aftertaste.
Can I just say y'all starting to sound like snobs?
No, I'm just saying I'm not getting that aftertaste. I'm getting into a little bit more bitter beer, into like IPAs lately. I mean,
No, that's why.
I mean, it's still not my favorite, but I can drink IPAs now.
Dude, I can drink anything, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna buy that.
How about this? Beer preference, like the type of beers, right? Let me go down the list. Well, let me go down the order that I have on my computer here. Mecca, types of beer that you prefer.
I usually prefer like sweet beer, like hef, like stuff with like the orangey flavor, those kind of things. Yeah.
Yeah, but those are like wheat beers. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. What about you, Neil?
I prefer red ales, brown ales.
Okay. All right. But have you always liked that? Because I think Sam Adams has a little bit of that flavor profile.
Actually, no.
Don't take your word back, because a few years ago.
No, I'm not saying about that. I started off at wheat, and then I just started getting into like darker beers, and then I'm just trying to test. I just been trying to find that taste that I like, so that's why I've been trying IPAs. And there's some like hot, not so hoppy IPAs that I like. I forgot which one I tried the other day, and I really liked it. So
You should try Pliny the Elder, Neil, if you ever get a chance.
I'll try to find that on down at Whole Foods.
Whole Foods?
Yeah.
Tuesdays or Thursdays, depending on your Whole Foods, they'll get a shipment. You gotta grab it, but
I mean, I've
getting
heard
it
of
fresh.
it, so, but like I've been trying mostly San Jose beers. Like I've been to Strikes. I've been to Santa Clara Valley.
Are they pretty solid?
Yeah, I really like Santa Clara Valley. Strikes has one of my favorite beers right now.
Is Stripes like that? Oh, sorry. I meant when you said Stripe, I'm thinking Red Stripes, the Jamaican beer.
Oh no, Strike Brewery. It's San Jose. It's San Jose. So I've been trying to find some local breweries around here.
So you're becoming hipster.
No, not so much.
He's
Just
hipster.
a little bit.
He's a hipster.
What about you, John?
Vodka.
Vodka beer? Hey, he says vodka, but he's not drinking vodka.
I know.
Because I keep drinking vodka. That's the problem with vodka. It just goes down so smooth. No, actually, for beers, I kind of like the ciders. I like the Belgian, the Belgian I guess Belgians.
Like
Yeah, Belgians.
Like
I like those a
Stella.
lot. Yeah,
Like-
the Stellas.
Yeah.
Especially what is it? I'm not good with beers, but yeah. But a good one that I like. I'm not a fan of IPAs, but one of my favorite IPAs is Pliny the Elder. It's a beer from a brewery over in a little north of Marin.
Is it the Russian
It's a really strong beer.
All right, right on. You know what's funny? Since you mentioned like the Stellas and the Belgian beers, I sober up with Stellas. I mean, that might sound kind of funny, but it actually makes sense. Like after a night of drinking or whatever, you drink heavy stuff. Like I would order a Stella and just kind of sip on it, and you know, because you know when I drink, I don't stop, right? So I just keep drinking. So if it's in my hand, I'm drinking. It's kind of light, and I'm babysitting it. You know, after an hour with one Stella in my hand, I'm good to go.
Nice. Makes sense.
Russell.
I like ales, the white ales, IPAs, occasionally Guinness time to time. It all depends on how I feel. Some ciders.
If you go to a bar, like this is for everybody. What's the, you know, this is a fictitious bar, but you know that you just.
Hey, Neil, sorry. Are there females in the bar?
Huh?
All right. Woo.
It ain't Badlands, bro. It ain't Badlands.
Wow.
You ain't gonna get your freak on. It ain't Badlands.
Love me sexy. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut off. I didn't hear your second half of the question.
No, I'm just saying, if you hit a bar, what kind of beer do you want? Like automatically, you'll like look at the what's on tap. What are you guys gonna go for?
Vodka.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't go for beer.
Yeah.
Beer is because I went to a bar that doesn't have hard alcohol. Beer is someone wants to buy
John
me
is like
something.
me then.
Yeah. Beer is something that someone goes, hey, let me buy you a beer instead of let me buy you a drink. And I'm like,
Right.
all right. Or I go,
Why? Because your preferred drink of choice is Vodberry Crans.
no, actually vodka soda with extra limes.
All right.
Hey, but why do frat boys like beer so much though?
I have no idea.
Because it's cheap.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to defend all the beer drinkers out there. I mean,
Please do.
I'm the furthest thing you can get from a frat boy, and I do enjoy my beers. Having said that, I mean, I drink anything, I guess, but I'm starting to get an appreciation. Well, I'm starting to get an appreciation for different types of beer, and I can kind of understand where Neil is coming from. You know, like having tried something, and then you're like, okay, what about this flavor profile? What about this flavor profile? Because this is kind of the same. It's similar, right? So at work, we have like I started off at the regular coffee machine, right? Like they have that standard like drip coffee. You can get a diner, right? And then I'm like, yeah, it's good enough. And then they got this fancy machine that makes like cappuccinos and all this other stuff, right? I'm like, okay, I'll try that. And you notice the little nuances, right? So I'm like, okay, yeah. I still go back to the diner coffee. It's fine. I'm never gonna leave the diner coffee. It's my first love, whatever. But then they got an espresso machine, all right? and then I don't know if you guys know about the Nespresso machine, but that shit is like the Ferrari of coffees. Like, holy shit, that's like creamy. The texture's right. Like, it's just like George Clooney endorses it, right? And now I know why. Like, it's just fucking amazing. So, having gone through those like progressions, like it's hard. It's hard to say something like that without like looking down at the drip coffee, right? And that's kind of like where we all are right now. Like Neil was saying, oh, you know, I like the bitter stuff. And I hate hearing hipsters say they like the bitter stuff because it just means they graduated. I mean,
I've been always drinking.
Yeah, I totally. You know what? I totally agree with that analogy. It's kind of like when you you're watching standard definition, and you're like, "What's the big deal?" And you start watching HD, you can't go back to standard definition after that.
But that's the thing.
But I've never. I think I've never actually taken the time to get into to beer. And for me, I know personally, part of the reason is because I started up drinking so much cheap beer early in my drinking career, especially American beer, that just leaves you bloated and like that. Now my whole idea of beer generally is totally flawed. So I hardly ever give beer a chance. But I totally agree with you.
When I was saying like IPA, like I'm starting to like IPA, it doesn't mean I'm like graduating to like it. Because if I go to a bar, I'm gonna gravitate more to like the wheat beers. Those are the first ones I'm gonna look at because I know I'm gonna like that. I'm not gonna really try it. If I feel like okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. Well, I want to go try something new, and you know, I'm open to it. But if I'm gonna go to a bar, and you know, I don't want to spend too much money. I just want to go something I'm gonna like. I'm gonna go for a wheat beer, and then maybe get something else later. You know, so I mean, it's not like I think that IPAs are the better of the beer because I don't think so. Like my favorite beers are not IPAs. It's just I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to try it and actually give it an honest opinion rather than like, oh, I hear IPA. Because a lot of people I know, once they hear it's IPA, they're turned off right away. Or they hear IPA and that's all they want. Like, no, I'm willing to try them all, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
I think at one point I wasn't willing to try I wasn't willing to try an IPA.
Well, my beef is like how you were saying is like when certain people just like become snobs about it. They're like, oh yeah, I don't drink that kind of beer. That's like, come on, dude. Like, come on, dude.
What is that? How is that a snob?
You give me a Heineken, you give me a Bud Light, you give me a Coors Light, I'll drink it. Fool, it's not
the only thing there. I'll drink it.
Yeah, if it's there, I'm gonna drink it.
I mean, those are the first 2 beers I've been drinking. Heineken, Bud Light, Budweiser. Those are the ones. Those are the starter beers you start.
Yeah, I still love a Heineken. You give me a green bottle, I'll drink a green bottle. There's no.
All right, bro. I can't do the Heinekens.
See, what's wrong with saying I can't do the Heinekens or I don't like IPAs or it's just like the same way as someone saying, oh, I don't do gin.
But I'm not saying that.
No. Let me address John here because I think there's a disconnect with what I'm trying to like convey. My issue is like I enjoy all beers, like I really do. I just don't like the fact like certain types, like people. When I say types, it's like certain people. They tend to like, oh, you know, I'm too good for this type of beer. Like I only drink this IPA. That's when I'm like, really, dude? Like, come on, man. Like
they have their choice. They have their preferences, right?
Well, what I'm saying, that's fine, but like, don't sound smug about it.
Yeah,
it's all perception, man.
Yeah.
Or let me give you an example. Like, because I like to test people's gangsters, like gangster, right? Like, so if you make a claim, right? Like, oh, you know, I drink. All right, okay. Now I'm gonna try to test you. I'm like, all right, you drink, I'll drink with you. I'm not gonna say anything. But that's my point though. Like when a guy says that he strictly drinks IPA, is it because like he's supposed to say it? Like I have no issues with guys specifically saying I like IPAs. I just don't like the fact that certain people feel as if they have to say they like it because it's the right or the cool thing to say. That's my beef. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And that's like some people saying, "Oh, you never put fruit in your beer," and I go, "F you! Put that freaking orange in my Blue Moon, you fucking."
Yeah, exactly. Like I respect enjoying whatever you want to enjoy, right? It's fine. Don't become all pompous.
I put in my beer all the time.
I get what you're saying. It's funny because the same thing's happening with what is it? With like scotch and whiskey, where that kind of mentality of you never put ice in your scotch or your whiskey, but damn it, dude, it's actually tasty. It's tasty. If you like it, to do it.
Kim will attest that me and Kim have no care how cheap the vodka is.
Yes,
we'll fucking kill it.
Yes.
We'll throw it out of a baseball park. And drink it.
What?
Well, but okay. So bottom line is you can enjoy whatever you can enjoy, graduate with honors, but don't forget where you came from, I guess, right? Like, I guess that's where we're all like in like, that's the consensus, right?
Why can't I forget Bud Light? I'd like to forget the taste of Bud Light.
I remember a while ago, Mecca, remember when you had bought like a bunch of Budweisers, right? Like,
yeah.
okay, so
Margaritas?
Margaritas.
So this motherfucker, I think it was during like the World Cup or something like that, and like Budweiser was like the official, like, yeah. So this motherfucker bought like gang of fucking Budweisers, and we don't drink Budweiser, and I was living with them at the time, and we're like drinking it and watching like the soccer.
Was it Super Bowl?
No, it was World Cup.
World Cup?
Yeah.
It lasted till the Super Bowl.
It did. It actually did.
Holy.
We killed the rest of it. World Cup was in the summer.
I think when I was killing it,
that shit wasn't
at your place, we were like,
Holy.
But you know what I can remember from it? And this is not a knock. I mean, I still don't like Budweiser. I'll drink Bud Light, but
what kind of beer is that Bud though? I don't even know. Is it wheat beer?
it's American.
No, it's not a wheat beer.
It's just American beer.
It's just American beer.
No, it's
Man, you can't lump all American beer into one like that because that's
No, can't they say isn't it like a lager or something like that? A lager?
Yeah, I think you're right. It's a lager.
Yeah, it's just like a lager. It's just a shitty lager. Like Stella's a lager.
It's a American style pale lager.
okay.
There you go.
I mean,
American style. I like how they have to emphasize the fact that it's American because we know that shit is shitty.
but for instance, like Stella is a lager.
Stella's a
Beck's a
Pilsner.
lager.
No, it's a Pilsner.
What's there?
What's a Pilsner?
It's a Pilsner.
What is?
Stella.
Oh, okay.
So what's the definition of Pilsner?
Give me a minute.
Anyways, while I was drinking this
I don't even
Budweiser, that shit gave me a headache. Like, it gave me a headache before I even like stopped drinking. Like, it gave me a headache during the drinking. Like, you got a hangover during the drinking phase. This is how bad that shit was, right?
No joke. Yep. You are right.
So I'm not gonna say I'm like better. Like, I don't want to become all pompous, but the Budweiser is something I'd rather not drink. Like eating my own words, right?
Dude, we drank Limeritas for a long ass time.
And I'll still drink that shit. Hey, to the malternatives out there, right? The malternatives, the Zimas, the Limeritas. You know, they need to get love too.
Do we have to consider Limeritas as a beer?
I know. I was thinking the same thing, but I'm not a. I was honestly thinking the same thing, but I'm not a. I don't know
It's a beer alternative.
It's a malternative. Malternative.
There you go. It's a malt liquor. I'll go with malt liquor.
I'll go with malt.
Alternative. There's a market for it, right? I mean,
There's
real
definitely a
men can
market
drink
for
whatever
it.
the fuck they want to drink.
Yeah, you cannot imagine how many Limeritas I see sold like at Avaya Park. Like, I see people
Because that's what chicks drink, man.
with the big can. They be walking around
Oh my
with a
gosh.
Limerita, and I'm like, fuck, this is like the funniest thing because I used to love that drink. I don't even know why I like that drink.
Oh, so hold on before I forget. So difference between a lager and a Pilsner. A Pilsner is a type of lager. So
That's what I was. Well, I mean, because I was just trying to, the flavor profile. That I'm just basing it off of what my taste buds,
That's pretty
allows
good.
me
Beer
to.
is one thing that I have no background knowledge on. I don't even know what the difference. I just know when
Yeah.
it's dark and when it's light, kind of like with the stouts.
I hope you can tell when it's dark and when it's light.
Well, that's about it. That's all I'm
You're a
saying.
little too drunk.
That's all I can tell. And then some of the creamy ones, and then some are creamy and some are.
Are we still talking about beers?
We are still talking about beers actually. See, this is and I think we all.
I like how. Hey, Mac. I like how he's like. Yeah, we're talking about beers.
No, because I was trying to
We're
find
still
the beer that So someone
We're
recommended
still talking about
while I was out looking for
Yeah, we're talking about beers.
No, I was trying to find the beer I was drinking, but this is my beer of the day, which is a stout. It's actually pretty good. It reminds me
Love Stone.
Zoko Veza by Stone.
Oh, right, really?
Yeah.
What kind of beer is it?
It's a stout. It's also seasonal, and it's if you have a Guinness, and I actually do like Guinness, so this is perfect.
Is that Heretic?
No, it's Stone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
What other beer you guys drinking?
The brewery.
My second beer.
Wait. Well, the other beer that I'm drinking is Royale's Hazelnut.
Wasn't that the one we were all drinking? You didn't have another one for your beer of the year or beer of the day or whatever?
I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it in time. I said the beer of the year for me is the Pliny the Elder.
What is that?
It's an IPA, really good.
IPA?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I can do IPA though. IPA.
No. Like, I hate IPAs, and I like this beer.
I had it before.
It's a really good IPA.
I honestly, you should just go to like a brewery and just like do a sampler, and then have like it's like a shot glass of one IPA in their selection. Just try it, because then there's so many different kinds of IPAs. There's some that's hoppy, some that's a little bit more flavorful. I mean, you might find one that you like. Like there's some IPAs that I won't drink, and there's some that like they're not bad, and I will drink it.
Well, because for me, I've realized, I know a lot of people talk about IPAs almost all the time. Like wherever I go, I always have one or two people that are like in love with IPAs. But every time I order IPA, especially like I always ask when I go to a brewery or a bar, I always ask for the house IPA. But almost every time that shit seems way too strong for me.
Yeah.
And it's not strong in terms of like I can't handle the alcohol. It's just strong in terms of I can't take it in. Like I can't.
Yeah.
I
just can't drink.
I'll do like I'll do like the samplers, and then the samplers.
I mean, if I can't drink a whole bottle, there's no point of me just taking a sampler. I would like.
So what I do.
Small, so you're taking a shot of it.
What I do when I go to any bar, one is if it's a beer I've never had before, I'm not gonna order it as a bottle. I'll only order it from tap. And when I order from tap, I'll ask the bartender, hey, can I get a taste of that? And so a lot of times I'll get a couple of tasters and I'll decide from there. So.
Okay. That's good.
So who else has favorite?
Who else has a second beer? Kimbo, did you have a second beer?
I actually do. Well, I don't have it on me. I mean, it's a seasonal thingy. But there's a little story behind it. When I go to Modesto for like the holidays or like on days off, well, I guess a couple days off, I usually barbecue, right?
Mm.
I don't go up there a lot. And when I barbecue, I drink beer, and I have a little.
Oh, shit.
Plural.
I drink beer.
Plural.
And my niece, who happens to be my sous chef, she beers me up. So I have my cooler over there. If I'm running low, she just automatically runs to get my beer, right? Like it's automatic, right? And this is the kind of influence I have. My niece, right? She's like 8 years old. How old is your niece? She's like 8 years old.
Ah, okay, good.
And so I was up there for Thanksgiving, and she was like, oh, you want me to get your favorite beer? It's the pretzel shock top. Because I actually really like the pretzel shock top, which is seasonal, by the way, and it only comes in a variety pack, right? So it has the stupid and I hate this, and it has some right with me. It has these stupid
oh, okay.
It also has a pretzel. It has a regular, of course, and they have the horchata. So if you are a shock top drinker, I recommend that seasonal pack. But my favorite from that actual flavor profile is the pretzel.
What kind of beer is it?
Well, it's a wheat beer, right? It's a wheat beer, but when it's pretzely, it's weird because it has a salty taste to it.
Right.
So it's not even similar to any of the beers that we were talking about. Like it's not a Guinness. It's not a lager. It's not a pilsner. It's obviously it's a wheat beer, but it has like a savory element to it. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I wish I had one on me, but I don't. I did finish it a couple of days ago. I have it right here.
Good shit, good shit. So what are you gonna drink for your second beer?
I'm probably gonna drink a for the season, the pumpkin spiced beer. When I get done with this.
Oh wait, what? You ain't done yet?
God, a pumpkin spice? Wow.
Hey, asshole! I took 2 shots. What did you take, asshole?
I took
Halloween is over, fool.
I know, for reals.
Hey! You know
That's
what
right.
I really hate?
Well,
Though?
yeah,
Okay.
Evening is over.
Can I say this though? Like I was listening to radio like on my morning commute to work, and when people say they want their PSLs, you know, I don't know if it's the LA thing, but they're like it's the PSL, so it's like the pumpkin spice latte.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
It is an LA thing.
That's a PSL.
Like personalized seat license or something.
Yeah.
I was like PSL.
Damn, I'll do this.
And when I hear that, it fucking like my blood boils. Like it gets me upset for
Are
some
you
reason.
sure?
Where you at?
Are you sure?
Where you at?
I think you're the one who starts going, oh, that's right, I haven't got my PSL for the day.
my PSL from the Nespresso coffee machine.
Exactly. It's all right. I'm not. I'm just making fun of you. You're welcome to enjoy your PSL.
Oh, fucking.
What was that?
Coffee.
What was that?
Keurig.
Don't tell me you have a PSL for your Keurig.
Hey, LVR, what's your second beer of the day?
Let's see. I have 2. I haven't decided.
Look, I feel like I've learned so much about beer in this
Deschutes.
than I've ever in my entire life. But go ahead.
It's a Deschutes fresh squeeze IPA.
Oh, cool.
Fresh squeezed IPA.
What the fuck does that mean, asshole? Is that like a fucking?
Hey, fresh squeezed, man. That's all you need to know.
It's a fucking marketing buzzword. That's all it is. What the fuck is a fresh? Come on, really? Like,
I don't know. One of my friends introduced me to it. We was at a pizza bar down in Milpitas, and they had this on tap, and it was a pretty good beer. Nice IPA, nice smooth. No real aftertaste to me. Not that hoppy, but this is the type of beer I usually drink.
All right. Did we cover everyone?
No. So I actually recommended a beer to Mecca.
Yeah, you did.
But
I got it, but I got so many recommendations. By the way, it was freaking awesome.
Cool.
So.
And actually, like I had to like distinguish between what's my go-to beer, which is the one I recommended to Mecca, which is La Fin du Monde, which is a wheat beer from a Canadian wheat beer.
Yep.
The best beer I had, pretty much the best beer I had this year was a local brewery called Golden State Brewery. It's out by the airport, by San Jose Airport, and I got their Heritage Honey Ale, which is it's a wheat beer. Pretty sweet and really smooth. So this is pretty much my favorite beer of the year.
So it's a wheat beer?
Yeah, it's a wheat beer, and
Nice.
it is actually one of my favorite beers. And I had to actually go hunt it down because I didn't want to go to the airport and get stuck in traffic coming home.
It's locally brewed where?
It's right by the airport, by San Jose Airport.
No, but like, where would I find it? Like, is it?
I found it at Lenardi's, but Bevmo has it.
Oh, okay.
But like Safeway doesn't have it, and like the Safeways I've been going to, they have a pretty good selection of beers. So, but they didn't have it there, so I had to go to Lenardi's to find it. Like Sprouts and like Whole Foods have. I don't know about Whole Foods, but Sprouts has a good selection of beer. So like I'll buy groceries and I'll pick up a beer and then just have it like during the week, so I have kind of a stack of beers all around the place. But this was my favorite beer.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. So this is exactly why I hate drinking beer.
I mean, if you like a beer, you would like this.
I'll be right back.
Ha ha ha.
That motherfucker need to drain his lizard.
Yep,
I do
he's
have a
gonna
third
bring his
beer.
lizard.
I know this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but since and it just came to my mind for some reason, but you know, The Rock is the sexiest man of the year.
Oh, I heard about that.
Anyway,
right?
so yeah, so I saw you know he's gonna star in Baywatch, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Anybody see that trailer?
Nope.
No.
That shit is hilarious, bro. That shit is quite funny.
Is it?
I heard that he has the biggest tits on that whole show, though.
I enjoyed him in Moana, which was a good movie.
Oh, did you see Moana?
I did. I took Jasmine to go watch that. It was a great movie. Fucking, it was so good. It was a great movie.
Hey, but The Rock's my boy, though.
Hey, so I don't know a lot about beer. One thing I do know is that beer is good for your kidneys.
No, it's not. Is it really?
Oh yeah, it is. It is actually.
Oh, because you have to keep
that.
eating, right?
So there's a high rate and occurrence of kidney stones in the Middle East.
Mhm.
That's because a lot of Muslims, beer drinking and alcohol is against their tradition. So a lot of them suffer from kidney stones. Beer is actually good to prevent that. Just in case you didn't know.
Oh, you know what? I'll drink to that shit, man. Fuck that.
Right, so I'm gonna cut my second beer.
Doing my part to prevent kidney
Hey,
stones.
in line with what we were talking about, kidney stones and The Rock.
Oh. Nice transition. Very nice.
How much? You guys want to talk about any sports stuff?
It's been a crazy year, man. From the Warriors losing out and
That wound is still fresh, bro.
I know. Seriously.
We're reflecting on the year, right? We're reflecting on the year. So
Don't.
I had to. Okay, how about Kobe retiring then? We'll go with that one. Kobe
No, I respect Kobe.
Actually, there's been a lot of retirements this year. There were a lot of retirements. Big Papi, that was one of my favorites. I honestly don't think he should have retired. Come on, man. I honestly don't think he should have retired, though, because he was doing so well. He almost had a career year, almost, just in his last go-around.
As soon as you said Big Papi, for some reason, Neil just reminds me of Big Papi.
Hey, go eat the ball.
How did I get Big Papi, fool?
No.
I don't know. Maybe it's because it's a name. You're like a Big Papi or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe it's
you. You wanna call me Big Papi, fool? We boys, but we.
Big Papi. I guess Neil has a new nickname.
He went from 150 to Big Papi.
Or maybe he was 150.
So I'm looking at the live stream, and Moreno's sister is requesting that we all take shots.
Oh fuck!
Oh, fuck.
So
Fine.
That's some beer. I don't have any liquor.
Hey, next Thursday, I'm fucking working with your sister.
Hey, so because I don't want to disappoint on Moreno, I'm gonna take a shot.
Wait, I'm taking a shot. Give me a minute. I'm grabbing something.
Oh, I thought you didn't have any liquor, asshole.
You always have.
I never said it.
I was the one that didn't have it.
I never said it.
Hey, wait. If Kimbo went to the graduation party, he would know that John Moreno had liquor. But
Yeah.
he decided not to come. I'm just saying.
Hey, Neil, the one that you showed up for? Oh, you motherfucking liar, dude. You got liquor? You were telling me you don't
I never
have
said I didn't have liquor.
No, I was the one that said I didn't have liquor. It was me.
Yeah.
It was Mick.
No. Neil said it to me. Anyways.
I took the first shot, bro.
Oh, my bad. I'm not trying to call. I'm not trying to call the homies out. I'm just saying. I'm glad we out.
But you are. Wait, hold on. You can't say you're not trying to call people out when you're calling people out.
That's his.
But I wasn't trying to. That's my point. I wasn't trying to. I am. But
how are you?
Well,
y'all doing it to yourself.
To make up for the liquor I'm lacking, I have like this much left. I'm gonna chug all of it.
Dude, I finished mine like a half hour ago, bro.
Man, fuck you.
All right, hey, homies. Here's to dominating. Here's to dominating 2017.
Who's Dominic?
On three. Dominic.
Who's Dominic? Who's Dominic?
Who's Dominic?
1, 2, 3.
Dominic.
Here's to Dominic. I don't know who Dominic is, but here's to you, Dominic.
Dominic.
He's the worthless coach of the fucking Quake.
Whoa. Don't.
Oh,
Can I just bring back that topic? Neil is the best worst fan a team can ever.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's. All right. Backstory on that. Can someone explain why we would give him that title? Like somebody, please. And then he can defend himself. Whatever.
Is there any team that he roots for that he's ever been happy with?
No, there is a team that he's happy with.
Who?
When he is happy with the Quakes right now. He loves the Quakes, but as soon as the Quakes start becoming...
But that's because they're losing, though.
Exactly.
I'm not...
They missed out on the playoffs.
And that's perfect for Neil. For Neil, that's like, the hate, the love for a sucky team. But then, as soon as the Quakes start to become a viable team in MLS, he's like, I need to get out of this because there's so many bandwagons on here. Instead of going, I love this team, we're finally in the championship. No, that's the best time for Uncle Neil to bounce from a team.
Man, we've all had to bury. We've heard it all before. Sometimes I honestly feel like he's trolling, like for real.
No, but you can't.
I don't know what the fuck you guys were saying. Like, I'm just saying that Clay had a good shooting night, but he had a.
You didn't say that.
That's not what you were saying, though. You did not say that.
Hey, Neil, you led off with.
He was too easy. He said it was too easy.
Yeah, my voice said it was too easy against this team.
It's like that they always do well against the Pacers, and yeah.
But
I'm like, dude, that's a fucking.
No.
Wait,
all I know right now is I'm talking to 4 Bob Fitzgeralds.
No, I agree, but no, dude, I'm not a Warriors fan, but it's never easy for 60. Dude, it's never easy, dog. Especially if you do it in the first 3 quarters.
In 29 minutes.
Yeah, if you do it before the fourth quarter.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like I say, he would have scored 40, 50 against other teams, but the fucking Pacers suck so shit. They never
I think the Pacers suck that bad.
Can I just say this? You could just be like, oh, that's fucking dope. Like, instead of saying dope, it's these are the reasons. And then you come back saying, but, he deserved it. But these are the reasons. That's what I'm saying. As a fan, you tend to always put the negatives before, like, all the accomplishments, right?
No. I'll say, here's the best way to put it. If you listen to Neil talk about Clay's 60-point performance, you would have thought he's not a fan of Warriors.
Yeah,
and you honestly
sound like a hater.
Yeah, he's trying to troll you and make it seem like that 60 isn't shit. Somebody else could have done it, or it's just because of it.
We're already goading on him, so like fuck. What am I gonna do? Just like say, oh yeah, fuck, he hella did good. I'm just saying what's up. That's it.
No. Hey, Neil, don't get mad. What we saying?
I'm just fucking saying shit. I'm just fucking saying real shit. Y'all fucking just saying all this bullshit. Y'all motherfucking Bob Fitzgeralds and shit. Plug.
I'm Jim Barnett, son.
Being all over my screen, bitch. That's all I'm saying. It's like, fuck.
Okay, put it this way. Okay, the Pacers are shit. They've played the Pacers multiple times. Has anyone scored more than 40 on the Pacers? On the Warriors? Has any one player scored? I could probably go back and look it up. Even Steph probably never scored more than 40 on the Pacers.
I don't think he has.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, so you can't say the fact that the Pacers are shit means, okay, he came in ready to score 60. He did not come in with the mindset of scoring 60, but he had a hot night. And when you have a hot night, everything looks easy. You refuse to give him any credit whatsoever, saying it was because the Pacers were shit.
Dude, the first game they played them in freaking Indiana was 120-83.
Okay, but who had the highest? Okay, who was the highest point getter of that night?
Well, look right now. Fuck.
No, seriously. I want to make sure. Honestly, I'm trying to see your perspective on this whole thing.
I'm just saying, just because I'm not fucking just glowing on him doesn't mean I fucking don't respect what he did. Shit. That's all you guys fucking want.
It's different from. It's different.
All you guys are doing is just picking shit on what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. It's one thing to not gloat on him. It's another thing to totally put his accomplishment.
I'm not though. I'm just saying what I saw. It's like this is the second game they played Indiana and they fucking fucked them over twice.
So you still think? So okay, you still think it was an easy 60?
Yeah, I do.
No.
That's arguable. I mean. That's the part that for me is kind of like tough to
Monte on him the whole time. Monte is 6'3". Freaking Clay is 6'7". He could not stop him, and they never even came.
Right, but this is not the first time they played against each other.
But Monte has guarded other players.
Right.
No one scored 60.
They did not just come in. The Pacers are not an expansion team.
They're not a high school team. They're not a college team.
If y'all motherfuckers want to fucking see it that way, then fucking see it that way.
I do.
Well,
you guys are fucking picking on me, motherfuckers.
That's how we see it. And that's why it's hard, though. It's hard because
I see it that way.
I'm just saying, fuck. I'm not going to fucking Bob Fitzgerald this bullshit.
I agree. No one's asking you to, though. No one's. But this does not happen every day.
I know, and I never said that it didn't. Like, when we looked at what, like, Kobe did against the Toronto Raptors,
right?
Those games, he had to keep shooting. There was nobody
Kobe wasn't even passing the damn ball. Kobe was not. Dude, I watched the fourth quarter of that game.
No. Dude, there's no.
Kobe got hot, and he was not letting anybody else have the ball.
No.
Freaking the Warriors. Kevin, to me, more impressive was the fact that Kevin Durant still got 20. How do you get 20 off of your teammate going hot? Kevin Durant, to me, was the key to that. I mean, it was like the fact that Kevin Durant still managed to get 20 points off of your teammate being so hot, that to me is impressive.
The first game, Draymond scored 30, Kevin Durant scored 27, Steph scored 34. That's what I'm just saying. It's like they do not have.
No, you see, but that's not you see, but that's what didn't I ask? I was like, anyone that ever scored more than 40 against the Pacers before on the Warriors? Nobody. But somehow Clay got 60 before the fourth quarter. Dude, you just have to give credit, man. That's all I'm saying. You have to.
I did give credit though.
After some probing.
It's true.
After some probing,
you motherfuckers were already saying that.
Because it's 60 in like 29 minutes.
29, 30 minutes.
Maybe I don't jack off to that motherfucking shit.
I don't either.
Sexy. Sexy.
That's about it. That's
Hey, that's a little sensitive spot for Neil.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
That's how you end the year, right?
Look what y'all did to Unk. Look what y'all did to Unk. Now he's
You know what's funny? I don't even feel like that's the last time though. I feel like there's still gonna be like something else gonna come up, and then he's gonna be like, hey, "Fuck that dude."
No, but seriously, dude, Neil is like the best fan for a team. But then when they start doing well, then all of a sudden,
dude,
he's leaving.
All right. Let's hear.
So you guys are questioning like how devoted I am to a team?
No, we're not questioning that.
You're the most devoted fan I've ever seen.
I'm not going to question your devotion.
But that's what you guys are saying.
No.
Like,
I'm the last person. Neil, I'm the last person that will question your devotion.
No,
only thing I question is your style of fandom. That's the only thing that kinda like, for me is like kind of like your style is like real unorthodox. But I've known you for a long time, I'm not surprised.
Can I say this? Can I say this about this? This is the analogy, right?
I think you're disrespecting me right now because
no, I'm not disrespecting you.
Fucking with this team for fucking like 20 fucking years.
No, Neil, trust me, I am not disrespecting your fandom.
Question that shit.
I am not questioning your fandom. You're a true fan. I am not going to question that shit.
Man, fuck you guys.
Hey, do you guys want to hear an analogy?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Neil's like the abusive father who beats his kid, and he goes, it hurts me more than it hurts you.
Honestly, it's funny. What's even funnier is that Neil is.
You disrespect me.
No, we're not disrespecting you. We're not disrespecting.
I remember this bullshit.
No.
I remember this bullshit.
We're not disrespecting.
You know what's so funny?
Hold on. Record. So I remember this bullshit.
Dude, you're gonna look back on this, and you guys know LVR, Mecca, and Kim all know that you are the best fan ever. We're not even questioning your fandom. We're cracking up at your type of fandom.
Yeah.
You are the most interesting fan I have ever. I've never met a fan.
I second that. That's to me is.
That's cool. You guys want to disrespect me? That's fuck.
No, we're not disrespecting.
No. Hey, Neil.
Fuck that. I remember this bullshit. Remember that shit.
Go for it.
I'm gonna remember it.
Hey,
fuck you guys. Fuck you guys, man.
No. I will
like call my shit out just because I didn't fucking gloat over one fucking play for one fucking game. Fuck that. I said I've been happy for this team when they won. I was there.
And you were. Hey, Neil, Club 200, brother. Hey, we all Club 200 brothers, right? Like we all Club 200 brothers, man. Come on, dude. We've been through the struggle.
No disrespect to Neil.
No one's testing anyone's gangster. We just know that you're just a little grumpy. That's all. And it's just not even about like the Warriors or anything. It's just you being. You're just a grumpy dude. That's all, bro.
You're it.
I love this dude. He's passionate, you know.
Hey, I'll take a shot for that.
When he beats on somebody,
I'll take a shot for that. I'll take a shot.
Motherfuckers, man. I remember this bullshit. Y'all remember this bullshit.
No, there's no bullshit. You are one of the best fans I've ever seen.
Very interesting.
Can I say this real quick though? This PSL is quite good.
Hey, the only thing I had to say about yesterday's conversation is just the fact that if somebody randomly off the street walked in or jumped into our group chat, they really would have thought that Neil really like hated the Warriors. That's all. That's all. That is all. And we know him, so we know that is far from the case. But someone random just jumping in basically the point that Kim talked about. Clay going off in the Bay. If somebody random jumped into that group chat from that point on, they would have thought that. They wouldn't even thought that I was a Warriors fan. That is all I'm just trying to point out. That's all I'm trying to point out.
I would agree.
Hey, guys.
No disrespect, though. No disrespect.
Hey, guys. Can we switch gears for a bit? I know this is it's kind of like the year-end podcast, and we're probably not going to be able to get back on before the end of the year. But I just want to acknowledge, the passing of a bunch of greats this year. Muhammad Ali being one of them, as well as Florence Henderson.
yeah.
So I don't know who else like did we lose this year?
Oh man, there's been a ton.
Dude, this.
I mean, other than Neil Spirit.
Oh, Professor Snape, was he this year? Yeah, that was this year.
Oh, Rickman.
What?
Yeah, yep.
Rickman.
Let's see who else.
Dude, even recently, fucking Joe McKnight, man. I remember that dude.
Right. Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
What? When did he pass away?
Last week, dude. He got shot or something.
Oh,
Rogan.
Yep. I remember that dude playing in college,
shit.
man.
The former New York Jet.
Holy shit.
Huh?
New York Jet, right? USC.
Yeah, he went to USC, yep. It's crazy, man.
That was tragic. Just because of what? Road rage?
Yeah, it was like road rage. Fucking Louisiana too, where what's the name got shot also. Was it Will Smith for the Saints?
Former Saint.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, dude, it's been nuts for.
And then one of the saddest ones to me was Jose, man.
Oh, dude, that's right. Kenny Baker. He played the role of R2-D2 in Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
Right.
Jose Fernandez was pretty sad. Like even I wasn't as moved until I started seeing like all the tributes because that was in the middle of baseball season too.
Oh, the Miami guy. The Miami guy.
Ron Glass died.
Yeah. It's,
Who's Ron Glass?
Ron Glass. If you see his photo, you'll recognize him. Let me see. Pull up what.
Can you pull it up?
Yeah, I have it. Here, let me share my screen.
Kimbo Splice.
Oh yeah, Kimbo Slice.
Whoa, that's right. That's right. I remember that.
I will. Oh yeah, I know the dude. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I say this though? Like you guys said, Kimbo Slice died. And he's, I wouldn't say a great athlete or anything like that, but it's just sad to see someone, just pass.
Your namesake.
Yep.
I will promise the Hairflips family that Kimbo will never die.
Yeah.
Never ever die.
I second that. It's been a crazy year, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
Michael Jackson.
outside of the public eye,
Muhammad
even
Ali.
privately, like a lot of just a lot of crazy shit, man. 2016 has not been fun.
I met
Oh,
I
yes.
have a couple friends that passed away way too early.
With friends, family, relatives, it's
Yeah.
dang, man.
Props to my grandfather. Just passed
Oh yeah,
away
that's right.
too.
My
Yeah. Prince.
Prince.
Oh, that's
Dude, if we
Doris
go
Roberts.
outside the sports, there's way too many people, dude.
Yeah.
Sports-
Doris Roberts from Everyone Loves Raymond.
Hey, did you guys watch John Oliver? I don't know if you guys watch him.
Yeah.
on
The last show that he has, or the last show that he had on air for the year. I mean, and he covers like politics and stuff like that, but because of Donald Trump's victory and whatever. Hey Neil, slow down with the drinking, bro. You're getting a little quiet and you're drinking a little bit more. You like how I take subtle jabs at that guy? Hey, but it's all love though, Neil, right? But anyways, what I'm trying to say, what I was trying to say was, I don't know what I was trying to say.
I don't know what you were trying to say.
What was the last word I said?
You said that John Oliver.
Oh yeah, so John Oliver, he was covering the election for the longest time, and the last show that he had for the year was a segment that said "fuck 2016." Like it was just like such a bad year. He got all these celebrities to say like "fuck 2016," why you didn't like it, and all these things. So like, here's hoping to a better 2017. But in the spirit of what he was trying to say, I'm gonna go down the list. Tell us why 2016 deserves a fuck you, Russell. All right,
Peter
Russell's not
Vaughn
good.
died too.
Russell's not an Audible guy. Mecca. Colin Omaha.
Man, I don't know, man. It's so many
Oh,
reasons, but
hey, you know what? sorry. Before you answer, you know what? Actually, I just noticed the HNL limited edition T-shirt. I like it. I like it. He's rocking the HNL limited edition T-shirt as designed by our very own Neil Ordinario, who's obviously upset about something.
All right.
He's in that little dark corner right now, fucking cutting his wrist or something.
He's okay. He's gonna watch this and realize.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but like, why did 2016 deserves a big fuck you? Like, it could be anything, right? Like,
there's way too many reasons. I don't want to go into. I don't want to dwell on the negative, but it's pretty much sunset at this point. So I might as well just usher it out and be like, you know what, bro? Fuck you, and just move on.
Let me continue on that little spirit though. A lot of things I want to do in 2016 that I didn't get a chance to do. You know, there's obviously tomorrow to do it, but because of all the negativity associated with 2016, I'm glad I didn't do it in 2016. So fuck you, and I'm gonna do it in 2017. How about that? John, Neil, Russell.
I will say I'm gonna go 2016 for a number of reasons. There's a lot of good things that went right. We can all count how many blessings we've had in 2016, but
dog, you graduated 2016, man.
Yeah, exactly. But 2016 sucked for a couple of reasons. One is the things that are going on in the Philippines with that douchebag Duarte war on drugs. If you guys haven't seen it, sorry to get political. If you haven't seen the New York Times report with pictures and backgrounds on what's exactly happening, I highly recommend you guys see it. It's ridiculous what's going on over there. But yeah, it's a brutal article with a lot of graphic photos. A journalist photographed, I think, 57 murders or deaths in 45 days, something like that. And then the fact that we put Trump in the Oval Office, man. Don't get me wrong. I still believe, you know, he's voted in there, you know, we'll give the guy a chance. But dude, it's hard when he puts the head of the EPA, a guy who doesn't believe in what the EPA stands for. God.
I still know people that are depressed by that election, man. We haven't even talked about that. I still know people that are still depressed with that election.
I know, and I'm sorry.
That's another time for another show, bro.
I'm sorry I'm bringing it up. I really am. I'm please, I'm so sorry. And then, yeah, it's been a really shitty year. I mean, we're here. We're able to get into 2017, so that's a blessing. Having you guys here, being able to say I know the greatest sports fan in Neil Ordinario. I mean, there's a lot of things I can say that are good about 2016, but dude, 2016 sucked. It sucked.
It did. Hey, Russell, why you think 2016 sucked, Russ?
I don't know. For me, it's beginning of the year as a Bronco fan, it was a good thing. But towards the end, just seeing all my young friends pass away, just like it puts me in perspective. I'm still here. My family is still here. Today is birthday of one of my friends who passed away a few weeks ago in Guam. He got swept out in swimming. Just bad luck. Just got into rough waters and he just got swept away. And then they just canceled a few weeks ago. Canceled the search, so he's considered lost. He was a military guy. It's just sad to see somebody who's just a few years younger than me gone. And a friend of mine in the gym, 24 years old, young girl, prime in her life, passed away. Also, it's just.
Hey, I don't want to make light of that situation.
It's just one of those things that it's one of those years. Towards the end, it was good, and towards the end, was just a shocking year.
Hey, one thing I've learned though in 2016, man, there ain't shit to this life, man.
Yep.
Most of it. Make the most of it for real. There's nothing to it.
Yeah. Hey, man, brother. I'm gonna drink to that for sure, man. And
There's nothing to
kind
it.
of attitude. That's the kind of attitude we should like live with every day. I mean, that's pretty much saying like YOLO, right? I mean, whatever.
Yep.
YOLO.
Possibly this past year.
Hey, to the ones we lost, man, let's take a quick shot.
All right. Take a shot.
Hey, I know that this wasn't a final thought or whatever, but it's turning out to be. So, so will the real MVP take us home? Neil,
He's in there.
what you got, brother?
He's in there somewhere.
Motherfuckers.
Shot glass.
My boy.
Ever motherfucking question my fucking dedication to my team.
That's my dog.
And
Hey,
on that,
no one ever has, and no one ever will, dog.
Exactly. No one has.
No one ever has, and no one ever will. Real talk.
hey, for real though, this is to all the homies and all the real sports fans and all the realest motherfuckers out there. Let's get at 2017 like a fucking bitch at the bar, and it's not last call yet. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and Dub Nation for the championship. Cheers.
Yes, please. Cheers.
Dominate on 3.
Dominate on
Dominic
three.
on 3. Dominic on 3. Dominic on 3.
Rip Harambe, fool.
R.I.P. Harambe.
What is that?
All right, Neil, you can take us off live now, Neil.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
That was a good one.
We're still alive.
He's pissed. He's pissed.
All right, motherfucker, take us off live for real.
Hairflips are the motherfucking greatest. We can keep taking shots until it takes us live. We can keep taking shots. I'm almost done.